NWS Revolution members and viewers. It is me, Josh Mathews, making his triumphant return here in the NWS Revolution, because I, Josh Mathews, I'm here to explain my new position in the NWS Revolution. Now, before I do all that, many of you have been asking, where have you been, Josh Mathews? Why haven't we seen you ever since the NWS Revolution returned back in July? Ever since NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Kisicki and general manager Cody Mercer was elected the NWS Revolution. Well, let's just say Josh Mathews, have been extremely busy. What I've been doing ever since the NWS Revolution has been resurrected is I've been working behind the scenes with the NWS Board of Directors, Vice President Lincoln Potter, and NWS Board of Directors President Ethan Zobel, because I am now the newest member of the NWS Board of Directors, and I will be working with Ethan Zobel and Lincoln Potter. I will take my job as the newest member Board of Directors very seriously, and I will be making a lot of executive decisions, and I just had to make an executive decision that NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Kisicki, also known as Scotty Badbones, and general manager world heavyweight champion Cody Mercer will not like. And I'm gonna announce that right now, as I did post on the NWS Revolution's community. It says, as the newest member of the NWS Board of Directors, I will be working with Ethan Zobel and Lincoln Potter. I will take my job very seriously. However, I decided to make an executive decision that will not sit well with NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Kisicki and general manager Cody Mercer. And that decision is I had to overrule the stipulation of NWS Avengers members Paul Heyman and Don Callis, putting their NWS careers on the line in the NWS WarGames match. They will no longer be fired if the NWS Avengers lose their match at NWS WarGames. Instead, a proper punishment will be provided for Don Callis and Paul Heyman. I, Josh Mathews, don't think it's fair for Paul Heyman and Don Callis to be forced to put their careers on the line. It is not right. I will announce what the punishment will be in my return video. Thank you. Now, the reason why is, yes, we all know that Paul Heyman and Don Callis are traitors here in the NWS Revolution. They're assholes. The hometown NWS Avengers are scumbags. But that does not mean I want to see any of them fired, and I don't. So, shall the NWS Avengers lose their match, and if Paul Heyman and Don Callis do indeed get pinned at NWS Revolution WarGames, they will no longer be fired. Instead, a proper punishment will be provided for them. I'm sorry, but I, Josh Mathews, hate seeing people get fired. I don't want to see anybody get fired here in the NWS Revolution. It is wrong. It is not right. And sometimes, since I take my job very seriously, there's going to be times where I have to make decisions, executive decisions, that's not going to sit too well with Scott Kisicki and Cody Mercer. I'm sorry. But as much as you hate Don Callis and Paul Heyman, I don't want to see them go. I don't want their careers to be on the line. I don't want them to be fired from the NWS Revolution. Paul Heyman has been in the NWS Revolution since day one, since 2014. Whether you like him or you hate him, he He indeed is an NWS original. And Don Callis has been in the NWS Revolution since 2017. This very same year I, Josh Mathews, made my debut here in the NWS Revolution. Hell, Don Callis is my former broadcast partner in Impact Wrestling and here in the NWS Revolution. When I stepped down as commentator, as play-by-play commentator, I felt that Joe Gowdy deserved that spot. Joe Gowdy and Dan Lambert are doing an amazing job as a commentary duo here in the NWS Revolution. Look, you may not like the stuff that Don Callis and Paul Heyman do. They do a lot of corrupt things, but that does not mean they deserve to be fired. What the hell are you thinking, Scott Casey Gale and Cody Mercer? Forcing them to put their careers on the line? Are you two out of your mind? I'm sorry, but that's abuse of power. I know it's your way of getting revenge on Paul Heyman and Don Callis for what they have done here in the NWS Revolution. And now you're saying that if Joe Biden and Kamala Harris add new members to the NWS Revolution, they will be fired too? Let me go and say what you said on Skype, because this is another thing that is not fair. It says Cody Mercer, and good news, the board of directors have decided Joe Biden is not allowed to hire another member of the NWS Avengers after he came up with this master plan. His hiring another member of NWS Avengers have been banned, and if Joe Biden hires another member to the NWS Avengers, he will be fired along with Kamala Harris. Why? What? Why? I mean, come on. Look, as much as assholes and scumbags as the NWS Avengers are, that doesn't mean they can't bring in new members. And I'm sorry. And no disrespect to Ethan Zobel and Megan Potter, because I already talked to them and they didn't like that stipulation either, but I had to overrule the decision of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris being fired to add new members to the NWS Avengers. I am unbanning that now. I'm sorry, but as I said, I think it's very unfair and I think it's not right. Every stable should have every single right to add members as they see fit. I'm sorry, but that's just the way things are. Yes, Scott Kiesinger is the owner, chairman, CEO of NWS Revolution. Yes, Cody Mercer is the general manager of NWS Revolution, and they have the final say. But as a proud member of the board of directors, I have to overrule the decisions. And you already know why I did what I did. I'm sorry, but there's going to be a new stipulation added if Paul Heyman and Don Callis were to get pinned in the NWS Revolution WarGames. I mean, you could do a suspension, but no, that's not fair. How about do something like, and no, they will not be forced to leave the NWS Avengers either. I'm sorry. I have to be fair. Why not have Paul Heyman and Don Callis be your personal servants for a month if they get pinned at NWS WarGames? Why not that? Or why not have them be in jail or something? You know what? I'll let Cody Mercer and Scott Casey Gale come up with the new proper punishment. But I'm going to say it one more time. Paul Heyman and Don Callis will not be putting their NWS careers on the line, and they will not be fired in the NWS Revolution if they lose. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I'm going to do things as the NWS Board of Directors. Now, I'm expecting a video response from Scott Kiesinger and Cody Mercer. I know you two are not going to be very happy with my decision, but sometimes I gotta put my foot down, and this and in this decision, this is where I had to put my foot down. I hope this doesn't affect our friendship, because I do respect Scott Piesecke and Cody Mercer, and congratulations on Cody Mercer finally achieving your 8-year dream. You deserve that. You are one of the greatest general managers here in the NWS Revolution, and you are indeed a true world heavyweight champion. So I really hope this doesn't affect our friendship, but I did what I had to do because it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry. Oh, he did respond. He says, Josh Mathews, however, I make an exception. Let's see. Josh Mathews, with all due respect, of these NWS Avengers have been causing mass destruction to the NWS Revolution. I do not trust these idiots anymore. However, I will make an exception. And Josh Mathews, if you don't want me to fire them, then how about you come with the stipulation to avoid this kind of punishment? Okay, I'll tell you what. The punishment for Don Callis and Paul Heyman will be. They have to be personal servants to Cody Mercer and Scott Piesecke, such as their duties will be putting the NWS Revolution Wrestling Wing together. They will be doing janitorial services as well. And they will be, and the janitorial services will be cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the locker rooms, cleaning the concession stands, cleaning the seats when the NWS Revolution fans leave, picking up garbage, and as I said, taking apart and putting together the ring. And they will do their job fair and square. And if they don't, then they will be suspended. So that's the new stipulation for Paul Heyman and Don Callis. And I will make sure they do their job as they're told. If they don't want to get beat up or anything like that, then they will do the new janitorial services as the show they should get pinned at NWS Revolution WarGames. And that is all I got to say. So yes, so the new stipulation for Paul Heyman and Don Callis is they will be personal servants to Cody Mercer and Scott Piesecke if they get pinned at NWS Revolution WarGames. And that's all Josh Mathews got to say. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a later video. Josh Mathews out.